Peace, family. This is Lionsdale with another news and commentary. This article has come from WSMV TV4 in Nashville. 4 juveniles arrested for writing racial comments vandalizing African American church. In Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 4 juveniles were charged after they wrote racially insensitive comments in Bibles and on doors of an African American church and stole property on Tuesday, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office announced. Deputies responded to Walnut Grove Missionary Baptist Church, where they found KKK written in Bibles, and "We are white and we are watching you." White power written on the doors of the predominantly African American church. Deputies says damage to the church was extensive and it included overflowing toilets with water damage. With the help of citizens, Deputy Sean Matthews developed 2 suspects and located the juvenile nearby. Rutherford County Sheriff Sergeant Derek Easer says items stolen included a laptop computer and video camera. 2 boys ages 14 and 16 were charged with burglary, theft, and vandalism on Tuesday. A video camera stolen from the church was found in the woods behind the church. Detectives arrested 2 more boys, ages 15 and 16, on Wednesday morning and charged them with burglary and vandalism. They quickly addressed these insensitive and disturbing hate crimes at a place of worship, said Rutherford County Sheriff Mike Fitzhugh in a news release. Detectives worked with a school resource officer to identify the 2 other juvenile suspects arrested on Wednesday. Detectives will consult with the district attorney's office about additional charges. The two juveniles on Tuesday were released from the Juvenile Detention Center and are expected to be in Rutherford County Juvenile Court on Monday. Court hearings are pending for the 2 juveniles arrested Wednesday. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have an incident in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, when a couple of teenagers, white teenagers, basically supporting white supremacy, white nationalists, has been charged with a hate crime. And people will tell you right now that this situation is real. So there's a video here, and I'm going to play this video, and then I'm finishing the rest of my commentary.
4 teenagers are under arrest for writing racist comments inside a Murfreesboro church. Lindsay Nance spoke with a minister there all about it.
And Lindsay, so what did you find out? This is a very shocking crime.
Tom, Tracy, the teens got into the church through this window, breaking down these bars. Once they were in, they proceeded to write racist comments on doors, vandalize bathrooms, and they even stole electronics.
They had wrote some graffitis on the wall and had left a Ku Klux Klan robe on one of the tables, and had taken the fire extinguisher and sprayed it all over the church floor and bathrooms, and taken food items and stuffed the commodes and sink and stuck scissors and knife through the wall.
Police tracked down the suspects as well as a laptop and camera stolen from the church. Minister Goldie Wade tells me at least one of the teens lives right across the street from the church, but he doesn't know the motive behind the crime.
How can young people that age have so much hate in them that they would do things like that?
Although Wade says racial discrimination in Murfreesboro has come a long way, they still have a ways to go.
You know, it shouldn't be that way. It don't have to be way. I know it's all over the nation, but even though everything is not perfect here in Murfreesboro, we've always had a pretty good relationship, and will seem to be getting better. But so I like to say it's one of those things where I seem that people just have hatred in their heart for some reason.
2 of the teens arrested were in court this morning, and court hearings are pending for the other 2. Tom, Tracy.
Very shocking story. Lindsay Nance reporting for us. Lindsay, thanks. Another group of...
Well, there you have it. Now, the pastor, meant well, and a lot of people was like, why these teenagers have hate in their hearts. Well, you got to understand who raised them. Is their racist parents. They teach them how to hate. You can't be born racist, but you've been taught how to be racist. It's a difference. Anybody in this world can't be born racist. It has to be taught. And the parents of these teenagers taught how to be a racist. And that's why you see incidents like this happening. Now, they're 14 and 16. They're teenagers, they're kids. But at the end of the day, if the parents taught them how to be racist, how to wear KKK robes, what do you expect for these kids to think or to do? See, stuff like this shouldn't even be tolerated. And you know what? I applaud these police officers that arrested these teenagers because of really hate crime. They should have charged them with a hate crime, which hopefully they are. But it's not about what they come from. It's about who taught them. And that's exactly what it is. And again, like I told you before, nobody wasn't born racist. Their parents taught them how to be a racist. And you see what is happening. Ever since, became president, all these incidents are happening across this country. And you notice that white nationalists, white supremacy, and hate groups is on the rise. So you have to understand that, I understand the pastor, he didn't understand why these kids had been taught how to know why they know how to be racist or taught how to be racist. But blame the parents. The parents taught them how to be like that. And so we have parents that taught how to be like that. What do you expect what do you think these parents, what are these kids going to do? It's like my mother always told me is that it's the way the way you've been raised. And I'm telling you, these parents raise these kids to hate people, to hate people for another color, hate a black person, hate any other race. That's what they do. And I see videos all the time that you saw a father who taught a little boy wore a KKK outfit. A little boy, and they're like 4 or 5 years old, wearing a KKK outfit. See, this is what I'm talking about. Parents has taught these little kids this. And when they grow up, that's all they know. So the thing of it is that, yes, people can't be born racist, but when you have parents that are racist like them, that's what's going to happen. That's what you expect for them to do. So at the end of the day, I'm glad the community came together to help this pastor rebuild the church. But it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. The church would have been burned to the ground. Only thing they did was to break in and steal all this and write down, racial insensitive words on Bibles and stuff. They could have burned that church to the ground. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that things work out. I'm glad the community came together and fixed the church and fixed the entire church, because again, that's what the community needs to do. And like he said that, they had a long work to do, and hopefully things will get better. Well, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this article and video. Share this video. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Subscribe my reaction channel. And subscribe my Black Johnson channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.